Less than 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene hit the Gulf Coast of Florida, now it's Hurricane Milton, which is now a Category 5. Please give this a listen.
Of a conversation on climate engineering with National Weather Service personnel and Mike Decker.
National Weather Service?
Yes, sir. Are you located in Pueblo?
Yes, we are.
Hey, do you guys have a NEXRAD there?
NEXRAD is Next Generation Radar. There are about 160 of them throughout the country.
Yes, we do. Well, not at our office, but we do have one.
I was wondering why it's been blasting out in a wheel-style frequencies.
This is what the caller is referring to. For a number of reasons, I've turned off the sound. Perhaps someone in the comments can explain what we're seeing.
We've been talking with our techs about that, and they're going to go out tomorrow and clean some parts and stuff and see if that takes care of the problem. But they're aware of it, and they're going to be working on it.
Once this conversation became public, there was allegedly a radar outage at this location.
The problem is we know these are being used for weather modification and such, and geoengineering. Are you guys aware of that?
Not that we're aware of here, so yeah.
So who actually runs those NEXRADs?
It's the Weather Service does.
Is that AI operated or manual?
It's manually.
It's manually.
I'll tell you what, I'll have you talk with our manager. Hi, this is Charlie, the meteorologist in charge for the National Weather Service in Pueblo. How can I help you?
I got some questions about your NEXRAD that's putting out a lot of extremely low frequencies right now in a wheel type pattern.
A lot of amateur meteorologists were sharing these images on social media. Some reports said it was false information, so I'm turning off the sound. Oh, by the way, there are 160 NEXRAD stations throughout the United States. Here is the list of them. Hey parents, assuming your child was not displaced or killed from the floods from Hurricane Helene, this would make a great science project to call up these locations and ask questions.
So have you ever heard of geoengineering?
That is not something that we work on here at the National Weather Service.
I didn't ask if you work on it there. I just asked have you ever heard of it.
Okay, basically our public line is to provide information about what the forecast is.
Have you ever heard of geoengineering? Do you see geoengineering going on over Colorado?
That's not part of our mission here.
Well, it should be, considering it's all about the weather, right? Are you aware of the aluminum, barium, strontium, graphene, and hundreds of other things that are being sprayed in our skies that these radars use to move storms and such around, to dry people out, to flood people out, to cause a lot of damage, kind of like out in the southeast right now? You don't...
Okay, that's not part of our mission here at the National Weather Service.
Yeah.
That's not what we do here.
Are you a government agency?
We're a federal agency.
Okay.
That's correct.
Well, then you work for me, don't you? You work for the people.
Question. Did it seem to anyone else that these National Weather Service personnel were being completely evasive and clearly knew much more than they were willing to say? Question 2, could the illegal federal gag order that's been placed on all National Weather Service and all National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration personnel, the nation's weathermen, be the core factor regarding their evasiveness?